Installing a CPU cooler inside of your gaming PC is pretty self-explanatory, and the user manual that comes with your cooler is going to tell you everything that you need to know. But here is a really quick step-by-step guide on how you can install your CPU cooler inside of your gaming PC. The first step is going to be installing the backplate on the back of your motherboard. The second step is going to be securing the backplate on your motherboard. And then the third step is going to be putting the motherboard inside of your case. Your PC case, the screw holes, and everything is going to line up with your motherboard. So it's not really something that I need to explain to you. It's going to be something that's pretty common sense. So once you end up doing all of that stuff, it is going to be normal for the backplate to feel a little bit loose and almost like you did something incorrect. And the reason that it's loose and it feels that way is because the actual CPU unit that you end up bolting down onto that is going to tighten it, and it's going to compress it when you actually put the CPU cooler on the backplate and tighten everything down. And I do want to say that the majority of liquid coolers that are on the market right now do end up coming with pre-applied thermal paste on them. But make sure that you get some thermal paste if your CPU cooler that you end up choosing does not come with it. I ended up getting an ASUS 360mm liquid cooler because I ended up purchasing the i9 13900K, and that is a very warm, power-hungry CPU and kind of requires something of this nature to keep it as cool as possible. So once you end up doing that, you're going to want to mount the fans to the radiator, and then you're going to want to mount the radiator and the fans to your actual PC case. You can, of course, do this before mounting the actual pump, which is just the head unit, the CPU cooler, onto the CPU, if that is easier for you. But it really doesn't matter what order you end up doing that in. It's just a matter of what is easier and most convenient for you while you're building your computer. Now, depending on the cooler, you're also going to need to install the RGB and the picture for the actual pump and the head unit. An example of the one that I ended up getting is the ASUS logo. There's a little USB-C or a little USB that you're going to plug into the unit, and then you're going to plug that into your motherboard. Again, the manual is going to explain all of this to you, but your motherboard is going to be laid out much different than mine. So because of that, it's hard for me to give an exact answer on where you plug this in. But the manual is going to tell you where to plug it in, and then your motherboard is also going to have letters on it telling you that that is where you plug whatever your manual said into. But yeah, that's how you mount the CPU cooler to your gaming PC. I do apologize that it's not me actually doing this live from this point on until the full PC build. For some reason, my camera was not picking up the audio, so now I'm going to have to do a commentary over the rest of the PC build.